Okay, great. So, hello everyone. This is Rana from BitValue Capital. Thank you for joining us today. In this AMA, we are gathered here in to explore the exciting journey of the bull market. We will be discussing the key differences between the current bull market and the previous ones. And by choosing this topic, I definitely need some good speakers and projects to share with us their opinion, of course. So, a warm welcome to our esteemed guests from BitValue, Port Tree Network, SolarX, Metal Protocol, Serenity Shield, and Spill Trading. Welcome, guys, and attendees here. We can start first by a lucky draw. Why not? To warm up from our amazing audience, please. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, congrats for the winners. That's so great. All right, don't worry if you didn't win now. There's still other chances there in this AMA, so just stay with us until the end. Okay, let's start now by Gustav from Port Tree. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, all right. Thank you very much for hosting.
Sure.
It's great to be here. And yeah, so I'm Gus from Port 3. I'm head of operations. Port 3 is building AI service protocol for Web3 based dApps that are with on-chain and off-chain data sets that is able to integrate and establish a global accessible data layer that can automate Web3 AI applications.
Oh, that's great. Nice hearing from you, Gustav. It's really nice having you here with us today. Now, let's welcome Melly from BitValue Capital.
Hello, everyone. I'm Melly from BitValue Capital. I'm very happy to be here and to connect with you all. So, for those who don't know us, BitValue Capital is a venture capital firm that's based in Toronto, Canada, and have been strongly present in the market since 2017. We actually served an important number of projects worldwide, and we're always here to help new projects successfully reach big important success in this sector. And thank you for having us here, Rana.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Melly, for the intro. Welcome to this AMA. Petya Petrovesh from Metal Protocol. Please, can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yes, so thank you a lot for inviting us, Metal Protocol. So hello everyone. I'm super delighted to have this opportunity today to talk with our friends and partners about this, quite interesting topic covering many years in the past as well as our current upcoming bull cycle insights. So my name is Petya. Feel free just to call me Petya, and I'm a head of growth of Metal Protocol, and truly excited to share the views of our company. And by taking questions, talk about or maybe even give insights into why everyone should pay attention to where blockchain's massive feet have not yet stepped in, about a global niche that could potentially be considered the next frontier for blockchain and AI innovations. And that provides on-chain services for content subscription, transparent profit sharing, and asset transactions. So but we are about to have huge moves soon, so stay tuned. And glad to be a speaker today.
Thank you so much, Petya, for the introduction. Waiting for more achievements from your side. Now let's welcome Glenn from SolarX. Please, Glenn, the mic is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Rana. Good morning, everybody. It's rather early here in New York. My name is Glenn Grant. I'm the CEO of SolarX. And just to give you a brief overview of SolarX, we're the world's first cryptocurrency miner that's powered entirely by solar energy and a solar panel. In conjunction with this, we also have the SolarX coin, which in itself is a truly layer one protocol blockchain that everyone can build on. and we have a lot of exciting things coming up in the ways of real world asset sites, as well as launch pads, as well as exchanges moving down. The miner itself not only allows you to mine the SolarX coin, but also in due course other coins as well that released on our protocol, and also through our hosted RWA site, Bitcoin as well. So that gives you a quick overview of what we're actually planning here at SolarX. So thank you again, and good to be here.
Thanks a lot, Glenn. Happy to have you here with us today. Now, please, Nikos from Serenity Shield, please introduce yourself.
Hi, good morning, everyone, and thank you also to BitValue for the invitation to the panel today. My name is Nikos, I'm the CMO at Serenity Shield, and we are focused on a decentralized infrastructure or building towards a more decentralized future. Specifically, we specialize in secure, private, and decentralized cloud storage solutions that are in the process of focusing, just like Glenn said in the previous pitch, on the real world asset movement at the moment, particularly. We envisage a world where data is more secure, more accessible, and owned by individuals and enterprises. So we're leading the charge in decentralization, ensuring data sovereignty, and empowering our users globally. That's our manifesto. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Glad to have you here, Nikos. Lastly, why not welcome Jen from Spill Trading? Please, Jen, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, this is Spill Trading. My name is Jane, and we are a quantitative trading company from Toronto, Canada, and we mainly provide a customized trading strategy service. We have more than 15 years of trading experience to ensure consistent net gains and sustainable growth for clients. And now we currently have 35 projects listed on Binance. So glad to be part of this AMA activity. Thank you, Rana.
Welcome, Jane. Nice to have you here. All right, thank you guys for joining us today. We are so ready to dig into this topic today and share your thoughts, opinions about it. Yeah, why not to start with the first question that goes like, how do you see the overall trend of the current cryptocurrency market, and how do you think this bull market would last? Maybe this question I'd let Gustav from Port3 Network. Please go ahead and tell us, what do you think?
Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, so I think at the moment the market is quite in like an acquisition phase. Like we're seeing that magical 66,000 number on Bitcoin, and everything else is just kind of waiting for the next big inflow, probably around Hong Kong's ETF launch on the 30th. And also, I think it's probably going to be a 5 month, 6 month cycle, and maybe a short acquisition phase. Maybe 2 or 3 months we have to wait in the zone. But it's looking strong. We get there's a lot of bad news in that came out, a lot of FUD, but the prices are not being affected too much. So I think we've got a good 6 months ahead of us where we will see new projects rising, and also seeing general growth inside of the crypto space.
Yes, right. And I think this duration of this bull market will likely depend on how these factors you just mentioned like evolve over the time. Let's hear from Melly from BitValue. What do you think, Melly?
Yes, sure. So, for this question, I feel like the best way to answer it is by taking an overview of the global crypto market, where the fundamental growth in assets and liquidity is tracked all the way back to the Bitcoins used for transactions on the Silk Road. And as we all know, the different events that have followed have led us to this important growth, and also development of the crypto sector. And as we all know, each market would have different factors influencing its growth and development. And for the crypto market, we can see that there is a big influence actually on the market volatility and also the regulatory environment that has been creating even some new challenges for this market users. And yeah, also the newest technologies that we're seeing in these fields are contributing somehow to this market's sudden rise and fame. Yeah, and as previously mentioned, when continuous developments and change are present, we have to be prepared to understand and also analyze the newest trends in the sector, whether we talk about the long-term trends or even the short-term trends. It is all about the time frame, which, in my opinion, is crucial to detect the preview, and to see any changes that may occur to this crypto market in general. And I do believe that this bull market could be the largest in history. And if you ask me why, I would just say because the entire industry has become more compliant and consensus to grow in. And this bull market may be the last opportunity to make some significant profits before full compliance, as it will be challenging to find a suitable position once Wall Street institutions enter the market. And yeah, the current market is very similar to the early stock market, belonging to the initial stage of development. So yeah, therefore, I truly believe that this market is definitely somehow in the early adoption phase and still has a long way to go. So it will be absolutely, yeah, it will last longer than we actually have expected.
Yes, definitely right. That's really unpredictable.
Yes.
Let's see from Pitya from Metal Protocol. What do you think?
So I actually was surprised that you guys mentioned the Bitcoin, and I'm glad to hear that. And also, especially Gustav mentioned the ETF in Hong Kong, which are coming right now. So yeah, it's very hot topic. And to start with, I think the current trend in cryptocurrency market appears cautiously optimistic. So driven by several again key factors such as institutional adoption. So again, these Bitcoin ETFs earlier in US, starting from this year, also coming to Hong Kong literally right now, also increased retail interest and significant technological advancements for Bitcoin, for blockchain technology and smart contracts, including layer 2 solutions for public chains, so-called DPIN solutions, so decentralized publishing infrastructure networks, and yeah, even new types of crypto wallets based on MPC technology, for example, Binance Web3 wallet or Particle Network solution, which let users, just create seed phrases in the form of passwords instead of our old seed phrases from previous cycles for EVM wallets. So there is clearly a fact that more and more people are coming to build Web3, especially for mass adoption. The same, Telegram last week integrated USDT into their app so that customers use the most popular Web2 messengers and cryptocurrency is just insane. So coming back to our timings and our predictions, I think the duration of this boom market is hard to predict with precision due to expected enormous volatility coming from Web2 financial world, because big parties just jumping into our market. But historical data from previous cycles suggests that boom markets can last anywhere from a year or year and a half. But as you said previously, there is a strong view that this cycle will be unlike those that have come before, precisely because blockchain technology has matured in the eyes of institutional multi-billion-dollar parties who are just one by one are joining in reshaping the world right now. Yeah, and also we have already passed last week the Bitcoin halving. This is directly indicates that the whole planet is starting to prepare for these exciting periods of time when something new will emerge something quite unique and global that be the driving force behind this bull market. Like, in 2013 it was Bitcoin as the third cryptocurrency for mass adoption. Like in 2017 it was Ethereum with ICOs, and like the last bull cycle in 2021 it was NFT market and GameFi market. So I think now something else is going to be born. Maybe it will be about the real world assets, so RWA,
Yes.
maybe new niche. So I'm looking forward to hearing from other speakers today, as well as provide our views related to the decentralization of content niche, very new and unique niche for the whole Web3.
Yes, sure. Totally agree with you in that. And I really hope our audience got it. How does the regulatory environment affect the development of the cryptocurrency market? And I'd say, what's your point of view on the potential future regulatory policies? I think for this question here, I would love Mr. Glean from SolarX to give us his opinion. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Rana. Well, being involved previously with a number of crypto companies, and also being involved with a number of traditional derivative broking companies, you get an overview of both how the regulation not only is at the moment, but how it's actually been formed over a period of time. With crypto, it seems to be, there is a degree of pushback from the crypto environment, and that's only natural. That has been the natural cycle in the traditional world as well. But I see it coming down to two forms. That being the full regulation, which is coming into force into Europe in a number of ways through MiCA. And then the other form of regulation is one that's espoused by countries such as Switzerland and Sweden, where it's mainly on a self-regulated authority level. So what that means is that you don't have an overarching regulator. You're just reporting to them what your procedures are. So it's not as heavy touch as a regulation as you'd be used to in a traditional sense. So you're being regulated, say, by the NFA or the SEC or the FCA or any other number of regulators out there. Now, with ties to the cryptocurrency world overall, I can just draw on my experience from dealing with one of the first regulations that was in place worldwide, and that was from the Middle East. And that was when I was working as director of Kraken. It was an entity called the ADGM, which some of your participants may well know of, is the Abu Dhabi Global Markets. And Abu Dhabi Global Markets decided to be the first client out of the box that wanted a fully regulated crypto environment within their free zone. So they were very, very clever in the way they actually approached regulation. They approached it in two ways. They took the best parts of traditional regulation, which ensured safety for the end user, and put in, very, very decent procedures for any companies to actually follow. But secondly, they actually tailored the regulation to be digital and to make it friendly for cryptocurrency companies to actually enter the market. So even though there was a number of restrictions, and again, these were mainly down to privacy coins, that the basis of regulation was in place, and it was a good starting point and a good foundation in which to work from. You can couple that now with what we have, say, from FINMA, where Switzerland has a very, very good reputation. There's a lot of cryptocurrency companies there. There's a lot of banks there. It's considered to be a crypto-friendly country. And the main reason for that is that FINMA is a well-respected regulator. And they nurture good ideas as long as you have your process in place. That's not to say it's overly expensive to actually set up in Switzerland. It is, but at least you don't get that cost draw from expensive compliance and KYC and further process that's imposed by a regulator. I do believe, and this may be controversial, and I think I'm going to get hated for it, regulation's just around the corner worldwide on crypto, whether we like it or not. You might as well start preparing for it now so there's no legacy issues when it eventually does come in. If it makes crypto more acceptable to everybody out there, then it's a good thing. The danger is that regulation goes too far. And the only way that regulation goes too far in this environment is if there's continual bad press and continual bad practices, because crypto is under the spotlight for reasons that are unfathomable, right? But the traditional world will always try and protect its own. So you have to be ready for it, and you have to be mindful of it, and get your act in order for regulation that's coming down the line. And I think it's a good thing overall. If it attracts more people to the industry and makes them more aware of crypto and the possibilities out there and what can be achieved, then I think it's a good thing, even though it's controversial, Rana. But that's how I go.
Right. It is really crucial for the sustained growth of a project in these like cryptocurrency space to keep up to date with the current developments. Okay, now maybe Millie from BitValue Capital can also give us her opinion.
Yes, sure. Well, I think that the development of the crypto market is highly dependent on various factors, including the regulatory environment, as Glenn mentioned, and as we all know, the major institutions of the global marketplace, such as the government and central banks, will always have a significant impact on the crypto world. And it's actually it's actually gonna even direct the future of this world, from asset prices, trade and security, system reliability, all the way to users' privacy. I feel like governments are taking more and more precautions and are implementing new rules each time to ensure the stability and safety of the system. So I believe that in the future, the biggest the crypto market would grow, the more and more regulations and laws might be implemented to tame this fast growing market, and even reduce the various risks that crypto users have been facing. And also, compliance indeed has its pros and cons. While it helps address many potential risks, compliance also means that more large institutions and the big capital will enter the market. And this could make it more challenging somehow for retail investors and the small institutions to find some opportunities and make bigger profits. So, increased compliance also means that the cryptocurrency industry is gradually evolving towards traditional financial markets. And as a result, I think that opportunities for making significant profits may become scarcer in the future.
Yeah, right. Thank you so much, Millie, for your point of view. I'm in full record with what you said, as well as Glean from SolarX. Thank you, guys. Now let's take a break by trying out another lucky draw for our audience. Here we go. All right, let's see who are the winners this time. Hope you guys all get lucky. All right, here are they. Congratulations, and stay tuned. There's still going to be a lot of